Imagine stepping into the most extravagant ballroom you've ever seen, where the air shimmers with the glow of 1,000 crystal lights, and the sound of a live orchestra pulses through your veins like a heartbeat. You're surrounded by the elite titans of industry, clinking glasses worth more than your rent, laughing at jokes that aren't funny. But hold on, because right from the jump, this isn't your typical fairy tale gala. In one corner sits a young woman who's got it all: wealth, poise, a gown that could pay off student loans. Yet, everyone's staring not in awe, but in pity, whispering about the brutal scar slashing across her face like a cruel signature from fate. You think she's the victim here? Think again. What if I told you the real story starts when a nobody waiter dares to ask her to dance, silencing the snobs and unveiling a twist that ties back to a dusty battlefield halfway around the world? And wait, there's more. A tiny girl with crayons crashed the scene, turning mockery into magic. But the biggest reversal: that waiter isn't just serving drinks. He's carrying a ghost from the past that could heal or shatter this family forever. Strap in, folks, this ride's got more flips than a gymnastics routine, leading to a tale of betrayal, bravery, and bonds that no amount of money can buy. It all kicked off on a crisp fall evening in the heart of Chicago, where the wind off Lake Michigan carried a chill that matched the cold shoulders in the Grand Regency Hotel's grand ballroom. The place was decked out like a Hollywood set, vaulted ceilings soaring 30 feet high, draped in velvet curtains the color of midnight. Chandeliers, massive ones, each crystal hand-cut in Europe, hung like frozen fireworks, casting golden flecks across the marble floors. Tables groaned under floral centerpieces that probably cost $1,000 each, and the open bar flowed with top-shelf liquor that could bankrupt a small town. This was the Harrington Enterprises' 25th anniversary gala, a who's who of tech moguls, venture capitalists, and social climbers, all vying for a nod from the man at the top. Jonathan Harrington, 56, sat ramrod straight at the head table, his charcoal grey Brioni suit tailored to perfection, salt and pepper hair slicked back, a Rolex Submariner glinting on his wrist like a subtle flex. He'd built Harrington Tech from a scrappy garage operation in the 90s into a behemoth valued at $50 billion, specializing in AI-driven cybersecurity that governments beg for. Tonight, he was the king, shaking hands with senators, toasting with Silicon Valley hotshots. But his sharp blue eyes kept darting to the shadowed booth in the corner, where his daughter, Isabella Bella Harrington, 25, sat alone. Bella's emerald green gown was a masterpiece, custom Versace, silk cascading like a waterfall, hugging her athletic frame from years of pre-accident yoga and hiking. Her dark hair was pinned in an elegant updo, diamonds sparkling at her ears and throat like captured stars. But none of that mattered. Not when the left side of her face bore a thick, jagged scar from temple to jaw, a pink, raised reminder of the night 3 years ago when her life flipped upside down. A drunk semi-driver on I-90, her car spinning like a top, metal screeching, glass exploding. She woke up in Northwestern Memorial Hospital, tubes everywhere, doctors murmuring about miracle survival. 17 surgeries followed. Grafts, lasers, reconstructions. The pain was hell, burning infections, endless PT sessions where she'd grit her teeth and push through. But the real agony, the mirror, friends faded, dates cancelled with lame excuses. You're still beautiful, they'd say, eyes averting, liar. Bella had fought her dad on coming tonight. Please, Jonathan, I'll stay home. Crunch numbers for the foundation. Harrington Tech's charity arm, focusing on road safety, was her baby now. But Jonathan insisted, his voice firm but eyes soft. "Bella, you're my legacy. Show them you're unbreakable." So here she was, chin tucked, hands folded in her lap like a shield, avoiding the stares that felt like pinpricks. The first whispers started early. A group of young bucks trust fun kids in slim-fit tuxes, hair gelled to perfection, huddled by the bar, nursing craft cocktails. Blaine Whitmore, 24, son of an oil baron investor, led the pack. Tall, smug, with a jawline that screamed privilege, he nodded toward Bella, smirking. "Man, Harrington's got billions, but that daughter's a total write-off. Scar like that. No filters hiding it." His buddy, Trent, chuckled low. "Dude, who'd even approach her? She'd curdle the champagne." Laughter bubbled up, not quite hushed. Nearby guests shifted uncomfortably, but said zip, nobody rocked the boat at these shindigs. Across the room, a clutch of executives' wives in sequin gowns sipped rose, their Botox-smooth faces masking disdain. "Poor Jonathan," murmured Elaine, wife of the CFO. "Built an empire from nothing, but stuck with ... that. Money can't buy everything." Another, Vivian, leaned in. "I heard she hasn't dated since. Can you blame guys? If I looked like a horror movie extra, I'd hibernate too." Knives in the air, slicing deep. Bella heard every word. Her knuckles whitened on her clutch, breath hitching. Tears threatened, but she blinked hard. "Not here," she whispered to herself. She'd survived the crash, the isolation hell, even the tabloid headlines. Heiress's tragic fall from grace. This was just another scar, invisible but raw. Jonathan overheard too, his fist clenched under the linen tablecloth, jaw locking like a vice. He could crush these idiots' careers with one call, fire their dads, blacklist their firms. But that'd spotlight Bella, make her the fragile flower. So he sat, powerless for once, heart twisting like a rag. Enter Marcus Hale, 38, threading through the crowd with a silver tray balanced like a pro. Ex-Army Ranger, now waiter extraordinaire at the Grand Regency. 6'2", broad shoulders from years of rucksack hauls, but his black vest and bow tie screamed service stuff. Double shifts were his norm, mornings at a community center coaching vets, nights here slinging apps. His beat-up Ford pickup waited in the employee lot, odometer ticking toward oblivion. But complaints? Zero. Every penny went to Lily, his 10-year-old Spitfire daughter. Her mom, Sarah, high school sweetheart, nurse with a laugh like sunshine, lost to ovarian cancer when Lily was 3. Marcus quit the military life, traded fatigues for civvies, to be dad full-time. In his vest pocket, Sarah's red bandana with white polka dots, faded from years of use. She'd tie it around her neck on bad days, saying, "Keeps the blues away." Now, it was his talisman, fiddled during breaks when memories hit hard. Marcus had spotted Bella early, refilling flutes near her booth. Her posture screamed defeated, shoulders curled, eyes down. He knew it well, post-deployment mirrors, staring at a stranger haunted by ghosts. Afghanistan flashbacks, dust, blasts, buddies lost. Sarah's death doubled it. Lily saved him. "Daddy, you're my superhero." Her hugs, her faith he'd move mountains for the kid. The orchestra swung into an upbeat jazz number. Couples flooded the floor, twirling like pros. Laughter spiked, energy electric except Bella's corner. The brothers amped their trash talk, wives tittered. Marcus's blood simmered. Enough. He set his tray down with a deliberate clink on a side table, wiped hands on his apron. straightened his tie. The room didn't clock him at first, waiters were invisible. But as he strode toward Bella, heads turned. Whispers, "What's the help doing? Is he lost?" He stopped at her table, bowed deep old school respect from boot camp days. "Excuse me, miss, may I have this dance?" The ballroom froze. Forks clattered. Music seemed to hush, violins fading. Bella looked up, green eyes wide as saucers. "You single quotes Ray ... The waiter, voice barely a whisper, laced with shock. Marcus smiled gentle, no pity, just warmth. "That I am. And you'd be doing me the honor." "Name's Marcus." Her lips parted, no sound. Around them, gasps. A waiter, asking Harrington's daughter, bold or stupid. Jonathan rose slowly, hand over mouth, eyes glistening. He'd seen Bella shrink all night. Now this stranger offered what no peer dared. Bella stared at his extended hand, calloused, steady. Something stirred, not fear, but spark. Trembling, she placed hers in it. Soft applause trickled, curious, not mocking. He led her to the center, hand light on her waist, respectful distance. She shook at first, steps faltering. Stares burned her scar like spotlights. "I can't." "Look at me," Marcus murmured, "not them. Just us." She met his gaze, hazel eyes steady, kind. No flinch, no awkwardness. They swayed slow. Orchestra shifted to a tender ballad, strings weeping romance. Bella's tension eased. Steps cinced, then a miracle. Her lips curved. A smile small, genuine, lighting her face like dawn, first in years. Jonathan's shoulders shook, tears streamed. "She's smiling ... God. My girl's smiling." Claps grew. Then twist alert, her tiny voice pierced the hush. "Daddy." Heads are whipped. A girl in a frilly purple dress, pigtails bouncing, sneakers squeaking on marble, dashed across the floor. Lily, she'd been in the staff lounge, coloring with crayons from her backpack, babysat by a kind co-worker. Heard the buzz, peeked, saw Daddy dancing with the pretty lady who looked sad. Grabbed her masterpiece and bolted. She skidded to a stop, thrusting up a crayon page. Tall man in bow tie, woman in green dress, holding hands under a rainbow. Wobbly letters, Super Daddy and the Brave Princess. Laughter rippled, warm, touched, not cruel. Bella knelt, still holding Marcus's hand, tears shining happy. "This is ... incredible. Thank you, sweetie." Lily beamed, hugging her neck. "You're pretty. Scars mean you're a fighter like Wonder Woman." Applause thundered. Phones out, filming. Viral moment brewing. Jonathan approached, voice cracking. "Young man, you've given my daughter something priceless." Her light back. Marcus dipped his head, humble. "She never lost it, sir. Just needed a nudge." But hold up, mega reversal time. As Marcus scooped Lily up, the bandana tumbled from his pocket, red, polka-dotted, landing at Jonathan's feet. He picked it up, fingers tracing fabric, froze, embroidered corner. T.H. Thomas Harrington. Jonathan's face paled, breath caught. "Where did you get this?" Marcus's eyes widened, recognition dawning. "Afghanistan, 2005. My Sergeant Thomas Harrington. Saved our squad from an IED. Pulled me from the wreckage, shrapnel everywhere. Gave me this before ... He passed. Said, 'Give it to my family. Tell Johnny I'm proud.' Never tracked him down, thought Harrington was common." Jonathan staggered, hand to chest. Sobs raw, 18 years pent up. Thomas, big brother. Marine hero Kia in Helmand province. Body returned in a flag-draped coffin, but details sparse. Was he alone? Did he suffer? Haunted Jonathan nightly. Now, the man who held Thomas's hand stood here, in a waiter's uniform. Room hushed. Story spread like wildfire. He's a vet. Bronze Star winner, whispers Turndall. Marcus continued quiet. He wasn't alone. Talked about you, little bro. Build that empire. Smiled at the end. Jonathan pulled him into a bear hug. You brought him home. Not his body, his spirit. The brothers shifted uneasy, faces burning. Wives averted eyes, shame thick. Jonathan faced the crowd, voice steel cold. Those who mocked my daughter tonight. Blaine, Trent, your crowds. Security. Guards materialized, escorting amid boos and glares. No protests, tails between legs. To the wives. And you treating her like a tragedy. She's stronger than all of you. Learn from a man with nothing but heart. Standing ovation. Cheers deafening. Bella stepped up, hand in Marcus's. For 3 years, this scar caged me. Let words like yours break me. Tonight, a stranger saw me, really saw me. I'm worthy. We all are. Crowd surged. Apologies, handshakes, photo requests. Bella said yes, head high. As the night wound down, lights dimming, orchestra packing, 4 sat in the corner booth. Jonathan, Bella, Marcus, Lily asleep on Bella's lap, thumb in mouth. Jonathan cradled the bandana, 18 years angry at war, at God, at myself. Tonight, peace, knowing he wasn't alone. Bella stroked Lily's hair. I forgot what being seen felt like, not pitied, valued. Marcus smiled. You always were. Walt just needed reminding. Jonathan leaned forward. Marcus, join Harrington Tech. Security head, name your salary. You deserve it. Marcus shook his head. Appreciate it, sir. But I'm good. Got my girl, my shifts. Simple life suits us. But bonds formed. Jonathan funded Lily's education trust. Bella started a scar acceptance non-profit. Marcus advising on vet outreach. Lily and Bella, instant besties, playdates planned. As Marcus carried Lily out, he turned. Scars don't define us, they prove we survived. Tonight proved that. Jonathan and Bella watched them vanish into the night, father-daughter duo against the world. In the empty ballroom, hope lingered like the last note of a symphony. But that's just the beginning. Let's dive deeper into the lives intertwined that night, unraveling backstories, subplots, and the ripples that followed.